Hi, this is Anthony Padone for completeSql. Today, I'd like to demonstrate how we can use completeSql as a reporting tool. So the first thing we do with completeSql is to create a completeSql instance. So we'll click Instances, and we'll build reports. So for report, we'll put demo1, give it a unique name, and we'll list it and work with it. Double-click it, up comes a session manager. Within the session manager, we'll pick a data source. Pick our local server. Use master database? No. I'm going to click the AdventureWorks 2012 database. Okay. And once there, I'll pick the code that I'd like to execute. So as always, you create the directories, you create the code, you name the code. So within scripts1 directory, I have a lot of code pertaining to indexes. So I'll bring that up in a second. And the index, SP helpIndex include, I'll double click and execute it. It comes up, I'll bring full screen here, and I have a lot of information within our server, our database, all the tables, and all the indexes of the tables. So a lot of great information here, but I'll click on query code, include columns, and get columns, and reduce our viewing surface area for just viewing names. Click that and refresh it. Here I have a smaller viewing area, and within the grid I can sort within the grid, or I can sort within the text box up here also. I'll bring up address, filter just by address, table name address, and bring it up. Once that's up, I can sort by columns. If I sort by columns, now I can see what columns cross over what indexes within the table. So we see here that state province ID crosses over index 4 and crosses over index 1. And that's very good information to understand when you're adding extra columns, key columns, or just indexes, and you want to know what columns cross over tables as far as modifications and how you affected the system as far as modifications now. What I'll do is bring out this. So I removed this particular include columns and bring up another set of columns. Include columns, get columns, and compares. So I'll bring this, refresh it. On address, I have, again, a smaller viewing area of the table, the index, and the names. We see here that I have 4 indexes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'll just make that smaller. Go back to my completeSql create instance and create another instance for reports, and we'll call it demo2. Okay, so we'll list it and work with it. Demo2. Create a data source, local server, databases, master, no. We'll bring up AdventureWorks 2012_2. Bring that up. Again, we choose the code we want to execute. Here, again, as we mentioned before, I create a script, a directory called scripts1 that houses a lot of code about indexes. So I'll go down to where I have index code. And within here, we'll bring up the same query we ran before in demo1. Open that up and bring it up. Okay. Within the query code, we'll go to include columns, get columns, and compares. Refresh that. And we just want to look at address as in demo1. Bring it up. Here we see in demo2, the address table just has 3 indexes, 1, 2, and 4. And within demo1, we'll bring that up also. You see that it actually has 4 indexes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that was a quick demonstration of the reporting facility within completeSql, and we did a crude way of comparing indexes across tables. So as always, thank you for listening, and please stay tuned for other demos that I do have on the site. Thank you again, and bye-bye now.